So I just want to comment on this Mighty Number 9 fiasco. The game is finally coming out after so long, and it sucks. But the thing is that I knew that it was gonna suck even before it ever came out. I was optimistic just like everyone else was when I first heard about Mighty Number 9 and Keiji Inafune was gonna branch out on his own. We don't need Capcom anymore to play Mega Man games. Keiji Inafune is gonna carry on the legacy of Mega Man in Mighty Number 9, the true spiritual successor. And everyone was hyped, and then he did his Kickstarter, and it showed a piece of concept art, and it looked really promising. However, I was misled by that concept art. I was led to believe that the game was actually going to use high resolution, hand drawn 2D sprites. And it didn't. When they first showed off gameplay footage of what they finally made using the in game engine, it was horrendously disappointing. It looked terrible. It was so bland. It lacked an artistic direction, and it used 3D polygons. It didn't use what I initially thought it was going to use, and I'm sure a lot of other people believed that it was going to use hand-drawn 2D sprites, akin to Guilty Gear X2 or whatnot. And that was hugely disappointing. Here's the thing about using 3D polygons in a 2D game. I don't mind it as long as you're doing something with the 3D engine that takes advantage of the 3D engine. Now, there are games like Little Big Planet 3, which take advantage of the 3D engine. In the sense that it's a side-scrolling game, it's from the 2D perspective, but you're being launched into the background, you're being launched in the foreground. So it's doing something with the 3D engine that you can't do with a 2D engine. It's taking advantage of it. Donkey Kong Country Returns also did the same thing. It also took advantage of the 3D engine in a similar way. It's launching you into the background, it launches you into the foreground, and you can interact in a multi-plane environment, even though it's still in 2D. Games like Mighty Number 9, they don't use it like that. All the 3D engine serves is a veneer. It is just a lazy way to make a game. Because that's exactly why they use the 3D engine, because it's easier to make. They don't have to spend time drawing art with their hands. They can just render it quickly and in some whatever the tool they're using, and then it's done. It's a lot easier to make. It's a lot more lazy. And the funny thing is that they got so much money from the Kickstarter to make this game, and they have a team making this game, but yet it's so lazily done. And they've been delaying it over and over again. What were they delaying it over and over for if this is what we're getting? This is the final product. It's a piece of garbage. You would think that these delays would help perfect and refine the game so that it's polished to a mere sheen. That's not what we got. We got a mediocre disappointment of a game that looks horrible, and from what people have been reporting, has frame rate issues. Frame rate issues in a game that looks terrible. That's unbelievable. It's inexcusable, especially considering how much money it got from a Kickstarter. So many people supported it. So many people pledged exorbitant amounts of money for all their little bonus, goodies that they were giving away, which are fucking useless. I feel bad for them that they spent so much money on a game that apparently is only 3 to 5 hours long. How fucking pathetic is that? Fuck this game.